Hello, this is Angela Leong, and I'll be going through Lab05, which is access control. So as you can see here, I'm trying to log in with the username vuser with the password VMware123, and this is the incorrect username and password error that I'm seeing. Okay, so after I've gained access with the right password, I click on hosts and clusters, and this is what I see, which is nothing. The next task, we're going to be looking at granting a non-administrator access to a user. So I've logged in as admin, gone to the vCenter, and then we're just going to right click and then add a permission. Okay, so I found my user, the vUser account, and then I'm going to assign it the role of read only, and then making sure that it propagates to the children. Okay, so I've logged into vSphere with my vUser account that has only read-only permissions. And then let's take a look at what permissions I have for looking at this host. And you can see that there's a lot of options that are grayed out. Okay, for this next tab, we're going to create a custom role in vCenter, and it's going to be called Virtual Machine Creator. And for this, it has specific privileges. So for data storage, allocating space. Network is assigned network. And then under resources is assign virtual machine to a resource pool. And then under virtual machine configuration, we wanted to be able to add new disk, add remove device, and then memory. And then for interaction, we wanted to have all the privileges. And then we hit OK. And then as you can see here, is listed here. For task number 5, we have to assign permissions on the vCenter server inventory objects. And for this, we're going to assign it to this data center training. So we just do add permission. Okay, so we added the vUser account, and then we assign the role of virtual machine creator, and making sure that it's propagating to all children. And then we're going to do the same for ESXi host 1. We're going to add the same permission for vUser account and to have the virtual machine creator privilege role. Okay, so that's the settings, hit OK. Okay, and then we're adding the same user and the same role to the storage. Okay, and then finally we do the same thing for the VM network. We're going to add the same user and the role. Once all the permissions are added, we're going to log out and log back in with the vUser and check the permissions. So here I logged on as a vUser, and I'm running through the motions of creating a new virtual machine, and I was able to select the right host, the right compute resource, the right storage, the right network, and the guest OS. And then we hit finish. Now that I finished it, if we right click on the virtual machine, we can see that there's still a couple of things that are grayed out. So for example, we can't delete it from disk. So now I've logged back in as admin, and I found my test VM virtual machine that I just created, and then I can delete it from disk. And that's it.